Well, I was born in a place called Leicester in the English East Midlands in 1952. I went through school, which passed me by, really. The teachers used to say, Ike, stop daydreaming. You know, I used to think, well, I like daydreaming more than listening to you, so I'm going to go on daydreaming. So they left me alone a lot of the time. So I left school at 15 to become a professional footballer. It taught me to focus and to use discipline to create an outcome. I lost that career at 19 in agony with rheumatoid arthritis. That was the end of my football career. I managed to get a job on a weekly paper, of all places in all the country, in Leicester, my hometown. It was called the Leicester Advertiser. And my journalistic career moved rapidly. I went through radio and then into the BBC, and then eventually into national network BBC, and became a national television presenter for years and years and years. That gave me a national profile, which when I came out with this stuff meant it wasn't going to be ignored. It also taught me about the media and how it works and what an irrelevance it is to informing the public what's actually going on in the world. I then went into the Green Party, which showed me the political arena and showed me what an irrelevance it was. Through 1989, while all this is going on, I started to feel that when I was in a room alone, I wasn't alone. There was a presence there, and I'm sat in this hotel room on my own, and this presence is so powerful that I actually said out loud, if you're there, whatever's there, would you please contact me, because you're driving me up the wall. And then my life changed dramatically again, more than ever before, just a few days later. And I walk into this newsagent's door, and as I turned to move, my feet wouldn't move. It was like two gigantic magnets were pulling them to the ground. And then I heard not so much a voice, but a really strong, powerful thought form pass through my mind, which said, go and look at the books on the far side. And in among these romantic novels was this book with a woman's face on the front. It was called Mind to Mind by a woman called Betty Shine. And I picked it up and I turned it over, read the blurb, and I saw the word psychic. This lady was a psychic and a hands-on healer. And my feeling from the moment I picked the book up was, I wonder if this woman could tell me what's going on around me with this presence. I went to see her, and I'm lying on this medical type bench thing, and she's got her hands about a few inches from my knee. She launches her head back and she said, my God, this is powerful. I've got to close my eyes for this one. She goes off. And then she says she's got a figure in her mind. It's a projection. It's not really a physical figure, it's a projection. She says that they're saying to me, sometimes I will say things and wonder where they came from. And they will be our words. All I had to do was not arduous seeking. All I had to do was follow the clues, because it was all planned a long time ago before I, quote, incarnated. In late 1990, I started to get this real feeling about Peru. This is a shot, a scene that is etched in my memory forever because of what happened at this place. It doesn't look in now like it did when I was here best part of a quarter of a century ago. My feet, my soles of my feet are being pulled down with magnets. And then I heard this voice in my head. The first thing it said was, they'll be talking about this in 100 years. The next thing that came through my head was, it will be over when you feel the rain. And I'm looking around this cloudless, blue Peruvian sky, thinking, what's happening to me? And then, out of nowhere, not with any conscious decision from me, as I'm looking out there, my arms went out at 45 degrees like that. and this energy is going through my head into the ground and coming the other way. I watched this rainstorm come out, and as the cloud got closer, I looked up, and it was billowing, and I'm now holding on to this energy, and then the rain hit me, and it was so torrential and boom, heavy. The moment the rain hit me, this energy coming through me just stopped. It was like information, insight, various awareness concepts pouring into my conscious mind at such a rate that I couldn't process the information. It's been a long and winding and challenging and fascinating road. But if you keep putting one foot in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other, and you live your truth and you speak your truth, if that truth has any validity, it will be shown to be so. And you won't let anyone stop you. And that's what happens when you open your intuition to this flow of guidance that somehow put me here for this experience all that time ago, that leads you through the maze and gives you the pieces in the puzzle. So here we are. The nutter is at Wembley Arena. And I'll tell you this, control system, you ain't seen nothing yet.